another episode. What's this, episode 28? Yeah, pretty sure it's 28. We need to stop doing that. We got made fun of for our intro. Not made fun of, but our intro doesn't match our energy that we opened up the podcast with. So we need to either change our intro energy or change our intro.
So what are you saying? Like when we get on right now, we need to be pumped up?
If our intro is pumped up, then we probably need to come on pumped up.
Okay. All right.
But I don't know how that's going to happen.
I can understand that.
Yeah, that was some good feedback. I got a couple of good feedback points from oh boy. So
okay,
we may have to change something.
That's fine. That was that. So that startup that we have was like, we went out, we found somebody. Anything probably would have sounded pretty okay. I mean, we did have some where we was like, no. But with that one, it was just like, it sounded good. I mean, I think it's great if we pump up our energy maybe to match it.
Yeah. All right. So like we said, it's episode 28 with the Puppet Therapy Podcast with your host, Chris.
I'm Ray.
All right. So definitely forgot it was Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Friday.
yes, he did.
Yeah. So, but luckily we don't celebrate Valentine's Day in this household.
Yeah, no, we don't. But I messaged him and I was like, hey, you want like, I don't know, some steak or something to eat tonight? And his response was, oh, it is Valentine's Day.
Yeah. But is that why you want to make steak and stuff, just because it was Valentine's Day?
Well, yeah, I was just like, we don't do anything, so let's just eat something nice.
Okay. You don't have to do that just on Valentine's Day.
I know that.
Okay. All right then. So yeah, I forgot it was Valentine's Day, but we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Why don't we celebrate Valentine's Day, Raven?
Because our anniversary is 7 days after.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, our anniversary is on, is it Friday? Friday's the 21st?
Yeah.
Yep. That'll be our second anniversary. So probably by the time most of you all hear this episode, it will have been our episode. It would be our anniversary. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, it would have already been our anniversary on the 21st, because the episode comes out on Thursday, but people take a minute to catch up. So why are you just looking at me like that?
No, I'm just looking.
Yeah. So we apologize for not getting what we left y'all about 2 weeks. Is it be 2 weeks or will it be 3 weeks by the time this episode comes out?
It should not be that long.
It'd be 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We recorded probably like 3 weeks to a month ago, last time we recorded.
Yeah.
And then with just me and you. When was the last time me and you recorded?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, so we need to get back on a consistent basis for our supporters. So we'll try to work on that. But be busy. I'll be busy. I'll be tired. I'll be passing out at nighttime and stuff. So let's see. What we talking about today?
What are we talking about? So I have been posting a couple of things on like social media just to get some opinions of some of our followers. Our follower count is going up a little bit.
Yeah. So what have you been posting?
So I recently posted. So I saw someone. It's a girl I went to high school with, and she basically said that she won't be getting married anytime soon because of all the husbands in her inbox.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought that was very interesting because I hear that a lot. Like a lot of single women will say, well, all these husbands out here acting like they're single. I'll never get married. Or, you know, if y'all only knew y'all husbands be in our inbox, like why would we ever make a commitment and have us out here looking stupid? So I'm just like, wow, that's reality. Like a lot of men get married and marriage means absolutely nothing to them. It's just another relationship. And so they're still out here in the inbox of females still trying to see who they can talk to, what conversations they can have. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, do you not see how that makes your marriage look? And do you not see how that makes your wife look?
Yeah. Is she your friend? Not that it matters, but is she like social media famous?
No.
Or popular or something like that? No?
No.
It's just an everyday girl, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Well, that's interesting. We talked about that like a couple weeks ago, about how some guys. Remember how I said some guys cheat because they don't have no hobbies or they don't have nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think some guys are like that. They just be out here cheating and stuff because they ain't got nothing else to do. They got too much idle time. They say idle time is the devil's time. So I don't know.
Well, from there, I asked people if someone's husband or wife was in your inbox, would you tell their spouse? And it's crazy. A lot of people said that they would, but then of course I had a couple people that said no, it's not their business.
Well, you can't tell them people how they feel. If they don't want to tell nobody, that's on them. That's their own conscience they got to work with. That bothers you that they wouldn't tell you though?
What do you mean not tell me? Like not tell me as the spouse or?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it would bother me as far as like, okay, so if you were in someone's inbox and that female, I don't know, because at the same point in time, she has no obligation to me. She's not my friend.
Exactly.
She doesn't care, but it's just like, sis, put me up on game because obviously he ain't shit.
Yeah, but if she likes him a little bit or if she's benefiting from it at all, then why involve you? I'm just thinking from there.
And that's crazy
mindset.
because I actually saw a thread this morning when I was scrolling, and this dude was like, hey, this is such and such boyfriend. I see you've been texting my girl. And he was just like, okay, what's up? He was like, need a favor. Can you take my girl out this Friday because I got this other little thing I'm trying to take out? Mm-hmm. He was just like, hey, no problem, but it'd be $50. He's like, man, you slick, but cool. So basically, he found out, okay, cool, my girl out here cheating, but I'm going to go ahead, tell old dude, hey, look, I know. Mm-hmm. I feel like when it comes to men and females don't do the same. Females see it as, it's like the other woman is the enemy.
I'm not in that situation, so I can't say.
You never had friends
that cheat on their wives, or I had friends cheat on their girlfriends and stuff, but that's different, I think. But when you in you're in, I was about to say a contract marriage. No, I don't have any friends personally, like my closest friends that are married. I've never seen them do anything like that, so I wouldn't know. I see it happening, or I've seen it happen. I don't see it happening today. Well, yeah, I don't see it happening today, but whenever I was younger and I seen older men out there, yeah, you see things like that. But I don't know what else. I don't know what was happening on the other side though. I just saw the cheating. I didn't see the people that was getting cheated on, what their reactions was like. So I can't really speak on it.
It's funny how you just like be like, well, it ain't my situation, so I don't know. If somebody messaged you right now and said basically, oh, I didn't know Raven was married, and that I've been talking to her for 2-3 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, out there
would you have wanted him to tell you, since you're so far off gone, let me put you in it, would you want him to have told you the situation?
I mean, I would like to know. Now, when he tells me, am I going to be happy that he told me? No, but that's something I gotta face and deal with, and it will be dealt with. so it's I'm getting at what you're saying earlier about how how females look at the other female as the enemy. Mm-hmm. I personally wouldn't look at the other guy as the enemy. Mm-hmm. I would be a little pissed, especially if he said, I'd be less pissed if he didn't know you were married. Mm-hmm. I would still be pissed, but I'll be pissed at you. But with him, he's just another guy. I know how guys are. So.
Okay, so now I can see how you're feeling. So then say that he knew I was married. But, yeah. If
he knew I was married. So there's levels to it too at that point. So let's say he knew you were married.
Okay.
But didn't know who I was. Like he had no idea who I was because for whatever reason, he just didn't know who I was.
Now, when you say don't know who you are, as far as never seen a picture of you, or
like he doesn't know me at all. Like,
okay,
he only knows what I look like, and that's it.
Okay.
He doesn't know what I sound like. He don't know anything about me.
Okay.
Except for whatever you tell him. I would be pissed a little bit more. Now, if he knew me personally, like if it was somebody that you work with or somebody that I know that that I've interacted with and that I call a friend, then that's a different story. That's when I can see where hands and stuff like that will get thrown.
You throwing hands?
Hey, I said the situation may or may not get dealt with. So that's that situation. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, sure.
So
Sure. I just wanted the other perspective of it, because, you know, sometimes I'll put something out there and then mostly it'll be women that respond. And so it's just like, how would they feel if they knew the men's perspective?
Yeah. But yeah, that'd be a messed up situation. I can't say, I don't know any men, any of the friends that I've known that have cheated. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't know any of my friends. I don't know that they've cheated on, or what am I trying to say? Have cheated on their wives with someone that they knew. I don't know anybody like that.
Oh, they cheat with people they don't know?
Well, yeah, like they'll hold on. Yeah, they'll just cheat with some random female or something like that. I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. I'm confused in my own head. Well, yeah, so that's that.
It was also alarming to see. It said, "Have you ever had a married person in your inbox?" And 67% of people said yes.
67. I mean, that's a statistic that you can't really go off of.
I know. I'm just saying.
I know.
Off just responses, like majority. Granted, it could, it doesn't know how many people voted, but still, like
it does, because we only have like 100 and.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, as far as like, that's crazy. Even out of the small little followings we have, people out here with regular old marriages are. Yeah.
And then, what are they? Then like there's different levels of that, like what's being said in the inbox and stuff. But if it's like on levels like trying to meet up and kick back and stuff like that, that's different too. All of it's wrong. I'm not.
Okay, because I think it's okay. Well, shit, it's levels to that too. Then.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's right at all, but I'm just saying there's different levels, I think, to that. So yeah. Yeah, I saw you posting on there. We'll get into the question stuff later on here in a second.
Okay.
Because you jumped right into it. I was going to like to get people to laugh and stuff. Jeez.
Go ahead.
But so things that have happened since last ever recorded was, let's see, we had the Super Bowl weekend. We obviously didn't go to that. I wish. One day. But did you stay up and watch Super Bowl with me? Or were you asleep?
No.
Yeah, you were passed out. You don't even know who won the Super Bowl, do you?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Who they play?
49ers.
Oh. Who's the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs?
This is not a quiz on the Super Bowl.
Okay. So, yeah, that has happened. And then Kobe Bryant passing, that happened. What was that, like 2-3 weeks ago now? Yeah, that was crazy. That was hard to believe. That's one of those passings, like, whenever Nipsey Hussle died, he died a little bit, well, no, less than a year ago. It ain't even been a year yet. What is it? It'll be a year in February, March, or something like that? Or is it April?
I don't know why. I feel like it was close to the summertime.
No, it wasn't summertime.
Oh.
I think it's been about 10 months since he passed. I think it's like February or March whenever he passed, or when he was killed. But whenever Nipsey died, it was like, oh, damn. But he was in that environment. He was in that gang environment to where I get it. Like, it's messed up because he was a good dude. But obviously the past catches up with you. But Kobe Bryant, that was a hard one just because of it was so sudden. And he's still young. He just retired and still young. And he had so many plans and stuff from what I've seen. And even that's one of those people that you just don't believe is gone. Like, think about one of your favorite, I don't want to say mentors or anything like that, but I guess you could say mentors. Think about one of your favorite people in the world just being gone today. Like, you lost them today. And you wouldn't believe that they're gone, right?
You.
Okay.
You ain't know I was going to hit you with that one, did you?
With all the health issues I got, I could be gone.
Okay.
I could be gone. That wouldn't be a surprise. I've been giving you hints.
Hints of what?
Of this and that. That's even the name of the podcast. Hints of this and that. Right on, right? Okay.
No. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave you hanging.
Yeah. And then other things that I found out during the past couple of weeks is that Raven is one of the people that keep Long John Silver's alive.
What?
Long John Silver alive. You know, the fast food restaurant.
Okay, how do we even get to that discussion?
Because I can't believe that you like that. That's disgusting.
Okay, it was some restaurant. Okay, whatever.
No, go ahead.
I forgot the conversation that we were having, and you supported some restaurant or something like Arby's or something like that.
Arby's is good.
Okay,
Roast
and
beef
so
sandwiches.
people were wondering how the hell Arby's is even still in business, and so it was like some post that said something about Long John Silver's, and I was like, I like Long John Silver's. Now I haven't had it in, kid you not, at least 10 years, but there is one in DeSoto, and
they're all over the place, and I don't know how.
Oh,
there was one down the street from my house in Wichita Falls.
Yeah, no. So that's really the only one I know of. I used to eat it. I didn't have a bad experience, or I don't think it's like disgusting, but
that shit trash.
Yeah, I used to eat it. Now, would I go eat it today?
Our parents used to. I'm gonna bring you some Long John Silver next time we in the States.
No, don't do that.
But our parents, they used to. Oh, I want to say my mom. She used to always get us Long John Silvers and stuff. And I remember we may have liked it as kids.
I finna say it was hidden back in the day. Now, I haven't had it recently, so I don't know. But it was hidden.
Have you had it since your adult years?
No, I haven't.
We gonna. I'm not, but I'm gonna bring you a box.
No, I'm fine.
Because they still come in that same cardboard box too, with all the crumbs and stuff.
The crumbs are the best part.
Okay. We're gonna have a mukbang.
No, we're not with no
Silvers.
Long John Silver's. No.
Yes, we are. But the only thing that was really good from Long John Silver's is the hush puppies.
And I don't like hush puppies.
So you're ultra disgusting. So you didn't even like the best part of Long John Silver's.
Okay, well.
You like all the worst parts. So Raven is one of those people that keep Long John Silver's in business.
Chris is one of the people that keep Arby's in business.
Arby's is good.
Okay.
Boom, boom. The commercial. Arby's. The dude with the deep voice. That's actually me that does those commercials. So I'm employed by Arby's. But you don't like roast beef sandwiches?
I do.
So why don't you like Arby's? That's all it is.
I don't know. I just haven't been, and I just don't see a lot of people go there or talk about it. So
you're crazy. Every time I go, I have to wait. Roast beef sandwiches with the cheddar cheese on there, and then they have the brisket sandwiches on there too. We have the meats. We have the meats.
Okay.
Arby's.
You got the meats, huh?
Some people that's listening to this know what I'm talking about. Hell, you try to play me.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. So we talked about why we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. One last thing before we get into the questions. Well, I got a couple of things before we get into the question. I seen someone post. It's on a theme of our podcast. But I saw someone post. I don't even know when I wrote this down, but I wrote it down, and it was right person, wrong time.
Okay.
Can you be with the right person at the wrong time?
Yes.
Okay. I agree as well, because I believe that you wouldn't have wanted to be with me 10 years ago. That would have been terrible. That would have been terrible for you. You would have hated me more than you hate me now.
Please tell me why.
It's just I wasn't ready for a relationship.
How were you?
How were I?
How was you? How were you? How were you? That is correct.
Yeah, but what are you talking about? How were I?
As far as why wouldn't I have wanted to be with you? What were you doing? I was
being a young boy. Did you want to marry a young boy?
You suck at elaborating on things. It's like, I'm like, hey, just get into it. Like, hey, I was talking to 3-4 different things. I was doing what I wanted to do. BS.
No, I was talking to multiple women, but not at the same time. It's impossible.
Talking to multiple women.
At the same time.
But not at the same time?
Right.
How'd it go?
Like on one day, I'll be with one girl. Tuesday, take a day off. Wednesday, might take another day off. Thursday, I might take a day off, but might go hang out with somebody at nighttime. Friday. You want me to stop?
This is still talking to multiple people at the same time.
No, different days.
Okay. All right. You're right. Because with that mentality, I probably would have choked you.
Yeah, so you can be with the right person at the wrong time. I'm sure I wouldn't have wanted to be with you 10 years ago.
Man, please. I'd have had you head over heels crazy.
Okay. Where were you at 10 years ago?
10 years ago. Hold on. Let's see. 2010. I was still in college.
Exactly. Nope.
You don't know how I was in college.
I don't want to know. And
I was not bad in college, actually. Thank you very much.
So when were you bad?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Well, I didn't really have like a bad stage. I didn't really have like 2-3 dudes I can hit up at any time. Like, sure. You know, people say they should go through like their whole stage before they commit and get married. Mm-hmm. You went through your stage?
Yeah, sure. I don't think so. I wasn't I wasn't out there like compared to my other friends. I wasn't really out there like that. I was chilling. I've always been quiet. I'm an introvert. So I don't be out there like you. I never really went out clubbing and stuff. Never went out doing anything crazy like that. I went through one little time when I was living in Sicily where I was drinking a lot, but that's about it. I consider Sicily my college years.
Yeah, but I know. That's all you talk about.
Well, that's the only time I lived. So.
Oh, you're not living now? You're not living now?
That's when I lived in Sicily. That was just one time in my life where I just didn't care about anything. I could have died happy. Never mind.
You could have died happily?
I could have died happy in Sicily. Like, if I died in Sicily, I could at least say I lived a full life. Man, I'm spitting on the mic. I could have said I lived a full life if I died in Sicily. Because it was just my party years, you know. I didn't have no responsibilities.
Y'all don't understand how much I've heard about Sicily since we've been married. Like, I can't wait to take you back to Sicily. I can't wait to go to Sicily. I can't wait to show you this in Sicily. I can't wait. And I'm just like, okay. But now to know like that was your party years, I just want to let you know when we go back to Sicily, it's not going to be what you know.
Yes, it will.
Had in your head. No, because you can't do those things that you were doing.
Raven, I just sat there and told you I wasn't out there clubbing and stuff like that. When I go out to Sicily, I don't plan on, I know the places to take you that are really nice.
So take out the clubbing, then what made it because you said quote unquote college years.
My friends were there. It was, I'm not going to name their names, but I had all my friends there with me.
So are they all still there?
No.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. Going back there is not going to, because some people go back with the experience that they had in their head for a place.
Braven, listen, I
wish I knew somebody out there that was just like, I get what she's saying.
There's not though, because they get what I'm saying.
No, they get what I'm saying. That's like saying, man, SFA, you should have came to SFA. And then we go back to SFA now. Nobody that I know is there. It's just going to be showing you I can show you all the spots. So like you said, you know everywhere to go.
That's the main thing of why I want to go back to Sicily, is to go back to those spots that I used to go to. Like, don't you like wineries?
Yes.
So we can go to there's several wineries that I used to go to. There's one or two in particular that I want to take you to. That's going to be fun. Mm-hmm. Then there's places like Taormina, Cefalù, all those places that are in Sicily that you can go and have fun. That's why I'm saying I know the place like the back of my hand. I lived there for 5 years. Okay. The things that when I say those were my college years, those was just the time when I had fun. Mm-hmm. We went out there like having orgies and stuff out there in Sicily. You think I'm gonna go back and expect an orgy and stuff?
I was not saying it in that aspect, but okay. That's like, okay, so for example, like Ireland, Dublin, you were just like, oh my God, Dublin was the best place ever. Like I loved it. Yep. My favorite place in the world to go. And then me and you went. And granted, we had a good time, but you also said, it wasn't the same because you didn't do the things that you did when you went with the first group that you went with. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like, it can still be your best place. You can still know it like the back of your hand. It can still be, the best place in your head, but going with other people. Because you even said it. We should even come back with friends.
Yeah, because Ireland's one of those places where you have to have other people there to interact with as well. So Ireland was still fun, but you just had the interaction and stuff there. Sicily's not like that. Sicily, like a lot of times it was just me and my homeboy, and homeboy I'm talking about, where it would just be me and him that go there. We just like have a good time and stuff like that. Ireland's one of those places where you have to be kind of extroverted. You got to get out and talk to people and vibe a little differently, so to speak. So I know what I'm talking about, and I get what you're trying to say, and you ain't gonna understand what I'm saying until we get to Sicily, and you be like, oh, okay, this is
I
what
hope we get
about.
there.
Yeah, I hope so too. We might not.
I know.
No, we're gonna go. That's probably what we should do after the Greece one, to be honest. Or I was gonna say do Sicily instead of Greece, but I don't know. We'll go to Greece. We'll go to both of them. Just gotta start planning for this stuff now, cause shoot, this weekend we're gonna be in Prague. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna be. Prague's gonna be an interesting one, but shoot, the Alexanders was just there. The people that was on the podcast with us last week, or a couple episodes ago, they're on there with us.
Yeah.
And then last night we tried to watch. Well, Raven watched Queen and Slim.
I watched Queen and Slim.
I watched the first hour of it, then I just passed out. I couldn't take it no more. Not the movie, but I don't know. I've been sleeping crazy lately. I've been passing out. So hopefully this lasts throughout the whole prep too. The whole me sleeping well. I've been sleeping good. But I did wake up in the middle of the night after I cooked, because I went and food prep some more. I did finish the movie, and that movie is depressing as hell.
Oh, you went back and watched it?
Yeah, I just literally just said
that.
Okay.
So I didn't know that. So now we can talk about it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
We got it here like 2 or 3 months later.
Yeah. So just to give a disclaimer, it's a spoiler alert that's about to happen. So I would like fast forward to like maybe like the next 3-4 minutes. Fast forward. But yeah, so that was a spoiler alert. So if you try to come at us saying we spoiled the movie for you, that's on you. So yeah. So go ahead.
I was so disappointed because I had a friend that basically messaged me and was just like, hey, haven't seen the movie, but I heard that, it made a lot of people very mad. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm about to watch it. And so before I realized how they got caught, I was still disappointed, because I was just like, it put out the message that a cop can kill someone and go on, what is that, paid leave or administrative leave until the investigation is over with or such. And then while the investigation's going on, they can have like a desk job and all kind of BS, right? And then for them, it was, y'all killed the cop, and one of the cops just basically, when they were there, just shot the girl. Basically didn't feel like y'all needed to be brought in. There needs to be an investigation. We need to know what really happened. It was none of that. It was just like, oh, okay, well, y'all killed one of us, so the penalty is death.
Yeah, I thought it was a good movie, but I feel like that movie could have had so much more impact on it. So I hated the ending, and not that the ending was bad, like it was a good story still, but I hated the impact of that movie because they could have did so much more with that. I felt like with them they were trying to get the Cuba the whole time, right?
Yeah.
If they had got the Cuba, I feel like that movie could have been so much more uplifting. Like it's a movie, so we know that the chances of that happening isn't really realistic, of them probably making it to Cuba. But a lot of the things in that movie didn't make much sense. Like all the stopping and stuff they did and went out dancing and stuff when they could have been making their.
So I've realized that at one point each one of them felt like this could be our last. Like, we get caught, our life is over. And so they were stopping to experience things that they thought they weren't ever going to be able to do. It was annoying it was annoying to see them stop. Why are y'all stopping to do this? Why are you, like, what's the point of doing that? But then I also realized, like, okay, if you feel like we could get caught at any time and then our lives are just over, then why not experience what we can?
Yeah.
Now.
It makes sense now that you say it, but I don't know. That movie, it's a good movie. Glad I watched it, but maybe they should have did an alternate. Like, you know how when you used to buy DVDs and stuff, you can do like alternate endings and stuff. I feel like that would have been a lot more impactful though.
Because I felt as though the one man that actually turned them in could have been completely it sucks that he was the contact that knew the person with the plane, because everybody else was trustworthy up to that point.
Yeah,
it was him. And it's so crazy because when you brought him into the movie and the way that he was acting and talking and stuff like that, it was just like, damn, like, you a real one. Like, okay, cool, you brought us to your house, you was like, cool, y'all, we gotta go, like, now, you know, in the car ride, he made them feel comfortable, y'all want to hit this, whatever, and then they pulled up, and I'm like, okay, cool, like, you looked out. Like, I literally was like, cool, he looked out for him. They there. And then at the end, when he was counting the money, I was just like, that's crazy. That's how people are. It's all for the money.
That's the reality. That's the reality we live in. So, yeah, that movie was trash. I mean, no, that movie was trash. The ending was trash. Ending wasn't trash. It just could have been so much more impactful. But great movie, great actors. That one guy, his facial expressions, he just, ever since Get Out, I can't really unsee him from Get Out. He's so strong. He's in like TV shows and stuff too. But yeah. All right. So now we get into those questions that you posted. What was there was 2 questions, right?
Questions that I posted?
Or didn't you ask for discussions, people?
Well, it accidentally went all the way back. Okay, so another thing that I posted was besides looks, what do you find attractive in someone?
Wait, that was one of the discussions that people posted that you posted yesterday?
No, I'm talking about what I have been posting over the last few days.
Oh, well, I was trying to get to the questions, discussions, but go ahead. What was you saying?
No,
besides looks, what do you find more attractive?
Yeah.
Personality. What do you find attractive?
Being open, like, with feelings. I know there's affectionate. There it is. I'm like, I know there's a word for it. It just was not coming to mind. I feel like that's very attractive.
So you're not attracted to me?
Yeah, I'm attracted to you.
Just that affectionate piece ain't there? Yeah. Well, you know, they always say there's plenty of fish in the sea. They do. Work out for you.
Yeah. So another one is flirting cheating?
That's what we talked about that in the beginning, didn't we? Go to the question I told you to post yesterday.
It wasn't. We talked about husbands in inbox, but okay, we'll go to
it's kind of the same discussion. All we'll do is recircle back to the beginning.
Okay. Why do people need social media to feed their egos?
Why do people need social media to help feed their egos or to feed their egos? How would you answer that? That was for us. You can answer it too.
I mean, you go ahead. I was doing a lot of the talking, so you go. There go the question you wanted. Why do people need social media to feed their egos? I mean, you're big on social media. So
I'm not big on social media.
Yes, you are. You, like, on your fitness page, you post what you're eating. You post the workout today. You post the movie you're watching. You post everything.
I'm trying to help myself understand the question. So, how do you help feed?
Why do people need it to feed their ego? So,
I guess, like, they're posting pictures of, like, they're twerking and stuff.
No, I'm saying, so, like, in a sense, people post every single thing. Like, why do you need people?
Oh, okay. We see that all the time
in your business
too. So, like, people, like, I talked about this the other day. People posting their credit scores and stuff all over social media. Like, most of our friends are now in their 30s, upper 20s, early 30s or whatever. So they're posting their credit score, like, especially if they get like above like 790s and stuff, they post that. But what is that doing? Is that raising awareness or is that feeding into their ego?
I feel like it can be both.
Yeah, depending on what message you're sending. But other people that, like, you used to tell me about the guy that would ride in his car and record himself, record the steering wheel and his watch, what he's wearing and stuff like that. I guess that's one of those situations where that's a perfect example of people feeding into their ego. Just attention. People like attention. Some people like attention.
So why do you think, what does it satisfy to post everything?
Well, I don't know, because I don't post everything. I have a fitness page that I post about that. I have a photography page that I post about photography. And then I have my personal page that I'm hardly even on. And then this podcast page where we talk about podcasts. So
like, so you're most active on your fitness page. So what do you get out of posting like your morning coffee and then posting
what I'm doing on my fitness page is posting healthy habits pretty much. So like the morning coffee, me working out, I might post like little technique, what do you call those, Instagram pages, the little pictures and stuff, post techniques and stuff, just that's me raising awareness as far as the fitness community and stuff like that goes. And it's a good community within the bodybuilding world where we're always constantly talking to one another, like people that I met at my first competition and stuff. We talk and, just keep each other motivated, because now we're coming to that season where the show is about to come up again. So in the next 2-3 months, we're about to be walking around here looking like zombies. So that's like an awareness thing. That's fitness stuff. But that's the answer to that question. And I'm really not even on the photography page that much either. Especially my camera just broke. Would it break in Barcelona? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Some people, I think it all boils down to people just wanting attention. Do you use social media to feed into your ego? Could you post pictures of your face drinking wine and stuff? Why you do that? Or your nails?
I think it's just so I actually come to the realization, I need to stop cursing. Why do I even have the social media? Why do I care for y'all to see certain things? Like, to me, it's definitely not boosting no ego, because I don't post my body. I don't post, I don't know, it's random things like my nails. Last time I got screwed on my nails and it was a good laugh. Look what I got versus look what I asked for. So like I posted again, she got it right. Well. Then I posted brownies. Then I posted chocolate covered strawberry. It's random things. It doesn't.
What's up with you these chocolate covered strawberries?
Hey, I had a craving for them a while back, and then I said, let me practice.
She makes chocolate covered strawberries at least once a week now.
I've made them 3 times, but
within what time span though? Probably 3 weeks.
I made them first time to make sure I could get them right. Then the second time I made them was for a taco night at a friend's house, and then the third time I made them, which was recently for Valentine's Day, is the whole purpose why I even tried the trial in the first place was for this weekend. So
for some people that say they don't celebrate Valentine's Day, Raven Show.
It wasn't. It was for myself actually. It was, I wanted to enjoy chocolate covered strawberries this weekend with my wine. So
well, you've been enjoying the hell out the damn chocolate covered strawberries. Okay. But yeah, for social media, if it wasn't for the podcast page, and I guess at the time whenever I was really big into photography, probably wouldn't have no social media, to be honest.
I call BS. You wouldn't have social media?
Yeah. I shut down my social media before.
Why?
Because I wasn't really using it. Then I got into photography, which allowed me to share my pictures and stuff on Facebook. And now we got all these, there's different pages now that gives you like good information on Facebook. So that's the only reason why I really even have a Facebook, is to share what we're doing on the podcast stuff, which really we don't even share that stuff like that much anymore. But like share certain things, and then you get certain information. Like we got mentor page and stuff like that for work related things that's on there. Not really gonna say what it is. But there's good uses for it as far as Facebook. But if none of that stuff was on there, like if it was Facebook what it was 5-6 years ago, wouldn't have it, because Facebook was dying. But now it's becoming a source of information. And then like photography page, whenever I got into that, I was using Facebook for that. And now if I wasn't competing, I wouldn't have, obviously if I wouldn't have a fitness page if I wasn't competing.
how would you think it would have changed if you just decided to do your journey without social media?
Talking about my journey as far as what?
Your fitness journey. If you just would have said, I'm gonna do this outside of social media, I'm gonna just do it for me, then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna compete, and then I'll post the competition, but as far as y'all knowing everything that I'm doing,
I don't think it would have happened. I don't even think that first competition would have happened, and then the second one wouldn't have happened, to be honest, because that's how I found my coaches, was through social media. Like the coach I have now, he found me on social media. So that's the answer to that question. So that's just the world we live in now. That's where you get information from. And then we're not out in the streets or anything like that. So we don't meet people. We don't have friends like that we meet left and right. So that's just different. This is the way it is. But going back to the original questions, I think it was a she, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So feeding to the egos, I don't know. Especially, I see a lot of single fellas and single females and stuff doing it too. Just posting what they have to let people know that they're not struggling. Mm-hmm. They might still be struggling, but I don't know. It helps them feel good about themselves, I guess. So, is there another one?
The other one was just female spouse expectations.
Oh, that's a question for you.
I feel like it differs between female spouse expectations. So it's what will you tolerate? What do you want? What are you and your spouse going to agree on? But they always say you have expectations, then there's disappointments. You can always sit down with your spouse and have a conversation on your expectations of them and live and prove. Some things will go in one ear and out the other. And I don't know, it's just one of those, what are your non-negotiables? And so for me, the expectations that I had were, there were no gender roles. And so it was just as much as I do the dishes, you do the dishes. Just as much as you clean, I clean. It was no, I'm the female and so I'm going to do X, Y, and Z and you're the male and you're going to do, this, that, and whatever. It was literally, it's equality, because we don't have kids at the moment. And I make sure that I say okay, whenever we do decide to have kids, it's not mommy. It's not going to be the female is the nurturer, the female is this and that. So, I come home from work, I'm tired, I don't want to deal with kids. Okay, it's we got together, we had the child, we are the parents. It's not we tired, go to mama. I'm tired, I've been at work all day doing X, Y, and Z. And so it's even if you have an agreement of I'm gonna stay at home mom, you gonna go out and work, it's still not gonna be when I come home, I don't want to deal with kids. I've been dealing with people all day, I don't want to deal with kids. It's no. There's an expectation of we are parents. So at all times, you don't get a break from being a parent. You don't say, well, I'm going to go take a few days off work and I'm going to go have me time. Okay, well, we have kids. We can go have our time. We can go, granted, we're still separate individuals, but it's just don't ever put a big expectation on your spouse that y'all haven't agreed on. And so some people may agree on that. Some people may say, hey, I'm gonna stay at home all day, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna teach the kids, I'm gonna do this, and then when you come home you can relax. On the weekends you can get up and play with them and do whatever. But I feel like it's just a conversation that you have to have, because it's a lot of people that will accept things that you won't.
Yeah, I'm cool with me time. You can still have your me time. I can have my me time. You can have your me time. It's okay to.
Well, yeah, as us now, not parents. We can do whatever we want to.
Even when you become parents, the one parent can take the kids out while the other parent just kind of chills and relax, do what they need to do, have some alone time.
Yeah, that's when it's discussed. I'm just saying, I don't have you just now that we're talking about female expectations, but it's not one of those things where it's just expected, because let's be honest, most of the time the woman is the one that's expected to care for the child more a majority of the time. And I'm not saying there aren't fathers out there that are like real deal, I take the kids, the mother is out the picture type thing. It's just like sometimes the mothers are considered the ones that care for the child more. And so it's just, you have to set the expectation by having a discussion.
Okay. Yeah, we going back to what you said about gender roles. Definitely don't play those in our house. Because Raven is different. She's different. You know, not what I grew up with. Not the standard I grew up with, but it's fine.
What expectations did you have for a wife?
Really didn't have any expectations. But like growing up, my mom would do a lot of the cleaning and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a lie. Not to put my mom on blast or anything like that. I see my dad and me more and more every day. Cause I remember my dad was usually the initiator for a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the initiator for a lot of things in this relationship, in this marriage. Cause yo ass ain't gonna start cleaning unless you see me start cleaning. You're like, oh, let me clean too. Or food prep unless you see me start food prepping. Oh, let me food prep too. Or you ain't gonna eat unless you see me start eating. Well, I'm feeling kind of hungry too. But you probably ain't even hungry. You just want to eat just because I'm eating. It's quite accurate. How far off am I? Not off at all. I know. Bullseye. But yeah. Let's see. We got 46 minutes on this thing. So it's good. It's good discussion. We have a few podcasts coming up here pretty soon. I don't know if are we going to have one for the week after next, you think? Record another one? Who knows? But we'll be in Prague this weekend, celebrate our anniversary. I want to do, so with that being said, now we have our vlog channel on YouTube, Public Therapy Podcast. Is it Public Therapy Podcast on YouTube?
Sure.
Yeah. Same YouTube channel as the video version of this podcast. So there'll be a vlog to come out. You gonna vlog this weekend? Or do I need to initiate it?
You probably can initiate it because I don't know. Maybe I want to just sit back and enjoy our anniversary. I'm not sure.
Raven, we're gonna have a vlog out. It's called content. It's okay. You act like vlogging takes the whole weekend up. All you have to do is record like little 5-10 second clips here and there. Talk to the camera every once in a while, and that's it. Then you put the camera up. It's not that much work for you, I guess. I guess I'll take over that too. That was your idea, wasn't it? To do travel vlogs.
I just let you keep talking, keep going.
Because you ain't got nothing to say.
So
yeah, we'll do that, and we might have a little challenge video. We got those spicy noodles. We said we were gonna do it today, but I think we can do it in vlog. I'm gonna do it in Prague. Kind of cool. Just bring the noodles with us. But yeah, you got anything else you want to add, Raven?
Nope, that's it.
All right, it's been another episode of the Puppet Therapy Podcast with your host, Chris.
Ray.